What's up, YouTube? SimplyUnlucky here, and welcome back to our daily YuGiOh Duel Links content. And then I want to ask you guys to check out the channel and subscribe for some more YuGiOh videos. Alright, you guys, so for today's video, I wanted to go over my experience with the Kaiba Cup. It was pretty crazy for me. I only actually was able to play for a few hours, and so it was nice though to get in some games. I used our budget Dino deck, or our Dino deck we created for the Road to King of Games for a bit, and it was a fun time. So I'll set the deck list kind of up next to this video, and then I also have another part to this where I built a different deck and played some games in the Kaiba Cup. So we'll probably do that video either tomorrow, or tomorrow we may do a pack opening, maybe the day after tomorrow. You guys can see some more gameplay with that. But yes, let's check out the video and get started. So I have this kind of fast forwarded for you guys. First off, I go through the rewards a little bit and just talk about or just go over the different top ranked guys, and I noticed that they were at like 15,000 or whatever DP or whatever they are, 20,000 for the top guys, and they're all Japanese names. And then the rewards, you get like 6 ultra rares. You guys got to remember, I mentioned in the last video that these ultra rares and super rares you're getting are prismatic. It's insanity. And yeah, so you get like one ultra or 2 ultras and 1 super, and then 1 ultra, 1 super, and then you get coins. So it's really cool. And yeah, overall I think the Kaiba Cup was pretty dang awesome. And so I wanted to try something different with this video. Like I'm showing the deck right now, and the different cards we have it. So this is pretty generic, just the 2 Strict Rebos, 3 Elementosaurus, and I put in a Sergeant Electro, and I added Trap Jammer and Zing Zang Hu, because I was playing a lot of decks that just focused on their traps. Like, they just had so many traps. And so you guys will see as we get started here. I actually learned right away that I need to change up my deck, because here we are playing Bandit Keith, and I draw Zing Zang Hu. Yeah, I drew Zing Zang Hu and Twister, Sergeant Electro, and Elementosaurus, and I was like, oh boy. And he has to restart Bandit Keith. But I was like, oh boy, you know, this hand's kind of 3 cards are in there, because Sergeant Electro stops traps too. I was like, 3 cards that stop traps. And I'm like, here we go. I'm just going to set the cards out there, and he ends up going, yeah, I think he uses it first turn, right? D-Spell, and I instantly lose. I was just, if you guys could see my face when he used D-Spell, I was just like, no way, I can't do anything about that. I cannot be a 1700 monster. And he goes for Riryoku just to get the beatdown in, and I'm just like, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, did I just lose to a D-Spell? That's the kind of hand this was. And so it made me realize I might want to take out a couple trap stuff, but I think I try to use the deck for a little bit here. But yeah, so I'm thinking right now is use Zing Zang Hu, just maybe stop his trap, and I could draw a card that pumps my monster somehow, even though there's nothing really in my deck that could, other than like a Riryoku type deal or Metal Morph. I think Metal Morph would have been the only card I could have really drawn right there. But now he summons Barrel Dragon. I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? If he sacrifices that for Barrel Dragon, I'll feel a lot better right now, because that's just an awesome play. Because he's Bandit Keith, he had the animation going for it, and so it was pretty cool. So you use Barrel Dragon, and he's about to obliterate my face. And I was thinking right here, if he actually lands the coin toss, I won't even use Spheric Rebo. Yeah. So I got eviscerated, and before that game, I had 8 wins in a row, or 10 wins in a row with the Dino deck. And so I was just like, all right, first starting off with a good recording, I got to rank 6,000 is what I was thinking, and so that's a good time to start recording. And because like I said, you guys, I was only really able to play for a few hours, and I think if I had another few hours, I could have maybe got to like rank 7 or 8,000 with Dinos, but as of right now, I was like, ugh, I'm gonna have to change this up. So I'm kind of looking at the deck, kind of like, you know, should I change it? You know, let's try to use it, you know, another time, see what happens. But yeah, I got to 6,000. I was kind of like, and then I lost a couple games. Then I won like 10 in a row, and I was just like, all right, this seems a good place to record, because these opponents were getting really hard. And so I was thinking, you know, these kids all seem to know what they're doing. Like after 6,000, I felt like anybody could be in the King of Games category kind of thing. Top 35,000 players, I guess. I got 35,000. So if that's what did they say? King of Games is 1.5% of players. If there's 25, 30 million players, I think that makes sense. Yeah. So now it's a mirror match, Dinos versus Dinos, and what do? I did something wrong here, and I just wanted to note it for you guys, because I was like unbelievable when I did it. Yeah. So I'm kind of looking at my phone. I'm looking at something else on the computer right here, and so I go Sergeant Electro, and I target, you know, his card, and then, oh yeah, he uses Windstorm, and for some reason I thought, yeah, so his turn goes, and I straight up just lose to Windstorm, actually, you guys here, just by the way. And so he summoned Sergeant Electro. I thought he used Sergeant Electro's effect, and I used Metal Morph, but no, he just summoned it. And I was like, no. No. And so that, I literally just instantly lost the game. He had Twister down for Metal Morph. So I had a 50-50 chance of winning this game, basically, because Twister can't be used during the damage step, and Metal Morph can. And then I had Kaiba to stop the other attack. And so I was just like, okay, if he attacks, Twister wouldn't have been able to be used, and all this stuff. And then, so now when it's mirror match, you guys are seeing it here, I actually drew a Dino, which is a really good top deck, and I was like, oh, I'm probably going to lose now because, you know, he has a monster already, and so that means he's going to have control of this game, which is just life points. I go down to 200 life, and I was like, oh, wow, I actually drew another. Is this the game where I come back to? I think it is. So he has Sphere Kaiba. Oh, man. Another Dino. Yeah, and then I lost. Okay. Yeah, it made me really sad to lose like that. He had a Sphere Kaiba at the end too. I was just like, oh god, really? But there's another mirror match Dino game. Okay, so I lost 2 games in a row to start this, by the way, guys. I'm like, my soul is crushed right now. I just won like 8 in a row, and I just lost 2, and I just started recording, and I was like, come on, man. First game, I got, you know, obliterated. This game, I make a mistake. I used Metal Morph, and yeah, it was just not good. So this guy, we're playing against the water dudes, and I'm just thinking the whole time, man, if I can't beat a water deck, because this is a combo deck. If this guy doesn't get his combo, he loses, you know? And I'm just like, come on, I gotta be able to beat this. So I just straight go, you know what? I'm going for Riryoku right off the bat. I'm gonna attack this guy because Mirror Wall, I can't stop me with Mirror Wall, so if you use Riryoku. So I'm just like, boom, let's kill this guy, let's get in some damage. And then he had put Stray Lamb's face down, meaning he probably doesn't have crap if that was his face down card, is what I'm thinking. So I'm like, all right, let's beat this guy's face in. That is my goal with this game. So I drew another order to charge. I'm like, whatever, just set it. Summon my other Dino. Let's beat on these face downs, beat on these lambs, these Stray Lambs. And then I was like, cool, minus my attack. I'll just tribute him for order to charge later on. And yeah, easy peasy cover girl for this game. And so, but yeah, with that last game, man, my soul hurt after that. After I messed up on that Metal Morph. That was not cool. And then yeah, that D-spell in the other game too. So just like these moves. But yeah, just summoned Kaiba, killed the token, attack for game. That was easy. Alright, so let's see. Next game. So there's a win finally. Alright, feeling a little better. I think we're about, yeah, halfway through the first recording here. And so now here's another mirror match. This one is epic, you guys. Just check this out. Alright, so I get no Dinos to start. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Because you need Dinos to win the mirror match, obviously. Oh, is this the guy playing Thunder Dragon? Oh, it's this game. So there's like a Thunder Dragon polymerization deck. But no, this is... So I'm like, all right, use Riryoku. Got to get rid of his Dino. Keep my guy alive. This is all about advantage. I can keep him alive with Scapegoat or with Kaiba. And I have Metal Morph. All right, come on. Game on. He's got 3 cards. I got 4 cards. Let's go. 4. And 2 of those are Thunder Dragons. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. As long as he just doesn't draw polymerization. That's where I was like, shoot. So he has the other dragon. Look at my fingers. I'm like, I'm like, what you got, dude? What you got going on? Because I'm tripping. I'm like, you gonna make your move? Gonna make your move? It's funny. Alright, so I'm like, alright, let's go Kaiba. Save the Metal Morph. And I'm like, I need to draw a Drago right now. Not a Drago, but a Dino. And this guy is taking his time because he's like, I'm just going to take my time. Oh, he actually uses order to charge. So there you go. So now it's cleared field. He's got 2 cards. I got 3 cards. Game on. And this game is crazy. This is pretty crazy. All right, so I draw a freaking Dino. I'm like, yes, I had like a 1 out of 2 chance to draw one, though. So I was feeling pretty good about it. And I was like, attack for game using Metal Morph. And I was like, oh, man. So I got 2,500 damage in there. All right, so then that was the first Dino game. Now it's another mirror match, and I'm like, all right, I'm already pumped up. And then this one's even just as epic because that game was just like boom, boom, bang. You know, whoever got the crawling dragon out first, easy win. Set all my cards, and I'm like, say go because I don't want to attack and him Kaiba. And because I want him to attack me, and in the damage step, I wanted to use Metamorph. So he uses Gravity Axe Garl, and I have Twister. So I'm like, all right, that's good, that's good. Attack me, bro. Come on, bro. So when he declares the attack, I use Twister on Gravity Axe Garl. And then I wait. And then I'm like, all right, damage step. Pump him up. Boom, easy. I call that V for victory. All right, and then I'm like, I'm feeling good. Summon my other dude. I believe he has Kaiba. Yeah. Kaiba and then trade. And I'm like, all right, this is a good trade if he doesn't have another Dino. And because I'm only 2100 defense. So if he has, I'm thinking if he has a 2200 Dino, he already got rid of 2, so he only has 4 left in his deck. And I was like, he probably just freaking drew it. So he kills my guy. I'm like, holy crap, am I losing right now? After all that work? Yes, I am losing. And I'm like, all right, well, I have to protect my life points because you need your life points for the mirror match. Dude, this is an insane comeback. I'm like, literally the only card I could draw right now is a Sphere Kaiba. That would bring me back in this game. So I draw Sphere freaking Kaiba. Like I wasn't even looking. I was just like, no, you dog. And I'm like, all right, well, he can't have Sphere Kaiba right now. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, he probably has it. I'm knowing my luck. And I was like, all right, he can't draw another normal dinosaur. And he doesn't have one. I'm like, sweet. He uses Ryuryoku. He's going for game, by the way. That's why he uses Ryuryoku. And I'm like, please do. Please do. Have you heard of my Sphere Kaiba? And boom. This guy's so pissed right now. I was like, dude, just let you know you just lost if your trap doesn't do anything. I get Zing Zang Hu again. I'm like, ugh, Zing Zang Hu. Kill his guy. Back in it. Dude, we're back in it. I thought I was dead. I thought I was done for, and all of a sudden we're back in the game. And I don't think he draws a monster. Oh, man, that felt good. And I was like, all right, well, I drew a monster. Double elemental swords, baby. 4,200 points of damage. That was an epic comeback. That made me feel good about myself. Oh, wait, he had another Sphere Kaiba. Yeah, all right, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Because he has 3,600 life. This is a crazy game. I think I wanted to use Zing Zang Hu. Does he play another trap? I don't think he draws a monster. Yeah. That's crazy. What a crazy comeback. And he ends his turn, blah, blah, blah. Attack position, attack for game. I was like, bro, you don't have another 2 Sphere Kaibas. Get the hell out of here. And, yeah. So that was a pretty crazy game. So that was the mirror matches. I'm like, what the heck is going on with the Dinos right now? And you know why Dinos is in this area so much? It's because Dinos is like it's a top tier deck, but it's not one of the best decks. And so it's good in this like 6,000 and 10,000 range of DP because it's just a budget deck. Dinos are really cheap to make. And so, yeah, it's crazy. All right, so this is Bandit Keith. Is this it? Yeah. Dude, this deck. Are you guys freaking ready for this? All right, so this is turn 1 for me. By the way, this is turn 1. This is not fast forwarded now. Set my trap, summon my dude, end my turn. This guy has 4 cards. I'm like, all right, what you got, dude? Let's see it. Does he use restart or switcheroo? No, he doesn't even need it. All right, Karate Man. Cool. You know, whatever. Secret Passage. Okay, he can attack directly. Secret Passage says monster with 1,000 attack can attack directly this turn. 1,000 or less. Okay. Wait, Twin Swords of... What? He can attack twice? Wait, does that mean... Does his doubled attack go to 2,000? I was like thinking, dude, this happened. I was like, no freaking way. I just got FTK'd. First turn killed by a freaking karate man with twin swords of flashing light trice or whatever. I'm just thinking to myself, did that really just happen? Some guy 3-card comboed me with 5 cards in his hand or 4 cards in. I was just like, and I happen to have no Sphere Karibo. I happen to have no Twister, no any sort of card that would have actually stopped him. And I think there's like 6 in my deck. But yeah, that was insanity, you guys. I cannot believe that I got FTK'd, first turn killed on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I did not see that coming. And so, if you guys have seen the Karate Man and you've been first turn killed by the Karate Man, I think we need to build this deck because it can't be that good. I refuse to believe. This isn't the 6,000s, 7,000s or whatever, but in DP in the Kaiba Cup. But just like blew my mind. I was like, no way, I just got FTK'd. And so this leads into our next video. Like I said, I'll show some more gameplay on the Kaiba Cup. I have one more video I wanted to show you guys and go over it with you. And that's when I was like, I gotta try a different deck because I made a couple other different decks. But it also made me realize I really need to do some more pack openings with you guys because I do not have the cards available to me to really make these good decks that these people are playing with. And so I was just like, all right, maybe the Karate Man deck we can make, but these other decks like the Harpies deck, like I need to spend more time grinding, you know, all the above. It made me realize I really want to make some more Duel Links videos and I need to do some more pack openings. But yeah. And also, you guys, if you haven't checked out the Dark Beginning box that we opened earlier today, and we'll also be opening, I think I'll do another part either tomorrow or the next day, but check that out if you have not already. A factory error Dark Beginning box we just opened. Dark Beginning is one of the most classic reprint sets ever made, and it's insanity. I don't even want to say too much in this video, but just go check it out if you have not already. But yeah, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed this review of Duel Links gameplay that we did, and I just wanted to show you guys, you know, different budget Dino deck type deals. And some of you guys were saying, you know, it's not really budget Dino, but it is, man. I didn't spend any money on the game, and I was able to make this budget Dino deck, and I didn't play that much. You know, I guess 2 Sphere Karibos was cool. Like, that seems like it might be hard to get, but everything else I feel like was, you know, not too hard. You know, it's either from playing the game, it was getting gems from leveling up the characters, buying, you know, packs with those gems, or it's from cards that are in your deck that you can get from just actually leveling up the characters also. Just so like the Metamorph from leveling up Bandit Keith, you know, those are cards that you get for just leveling your characters type thing. And Riryoku's a budget card. You gotta remember that. Riryoku is from playing the Pegasus event or doing any event that gets you coins like the Kaiba Cup. So any card in the coins is definitely a budget card. And then Mikazuri is an easy ultra rare to get from the packs too. So it's like, this is definitely a budget Dino deck. Like, zero money was spent on the game when I made that deck. So just wanted to note that. But yeah, so if you guys are looking to make a budget deck though, budget Dinos, for sure, that is the best deck that could probably get you to King of Games. And so, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and stay tuned for tomorrow's episode. Once again, I'll be posting these videos around 12 a.m. at night, and then at around 12 p.m. will be the regular TCG videos. I'm doing those almost every day, maybe every day or every other day. We'll see. But yeah, so once again, you guys, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe for some more epic Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and Simply Unlucky signing out.